Today we're going to be playing a game that I like to call real or fake.
Okay.
Out of the 32 NFL teams, 11 of them have a 1-2 record. I'll be going down by each division, naming off a team with a 1-2 record, and you guys will be letting me know real or fake, which pretty much means can they make the playoffs or will they miss?
Okay.
Are you guys prepared?
Yes.
Yep.
And amped up for this?
Yes.
I'm going to start off with the hardest one for me, actually. That's going to be the NFC West Seattle Seahawks. Real or fake?
How are we going to do this? You want me to go first?
Stop getting nervous. Logan, go first.
Fake.
Fake. You say no playoffs for
They
the
will
Seattle
not
Seahawks.
make the playoffs. They will be the only team from their division to not make the playoffs.
Joe, real or fake?
I'm going to say fake as well.
You are both going to say
I
fake.
kind of think they're the worst team in their division. Their defense is pretty atrocious, in my opinion. They kind of showed that against Minnesota.
Bad.
And pretty much if their offense doesn't click or they kind of get figured out, they're pretty much doomed.
Don't you think that their offense could just keep up? Don't you think they'll figure out a way to just keep scoring?
What happened last year?
I think they've already proved that they can't do that.
Well, it's early yet.
I'm not
It's
even
Russell
talking
Wilson,
this year.
DK
I'm
Metcalf,
talking
Chris
last year,
Carson,
too.
Tyler Lockett. Their offense is crazy.
They're good. I'm not saying Seattle's bad. They're like a playoff team, in my opinion. But
go
that
back-
division is just insane.
Yep.
And
Right. So I go back and forth between the Seattle Seahawks and the 49ers. The 49ers continue to scare me a little bit.
But you're a Trey Lance believer.
Yes, but he isn't in there yet.
He's
Right.
about to be.
And what if he's not in there for a while yet?
right.
What's that going to tell you? Like, if the 49ers and Seahawks played each other tomorrow, I don't know who I would
The
pick.
49ers are still 3-0 with...
No. 2-1.
Who'd they lose to?
Green Bay.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I still feel like
See,
Seattle's
that
the
is
worst
a
one in their
toss-up to
division.
me, though, because I'm not thinking about the 49ers, though, and their defense. Like, their secondary is kind of blah. So Seattle can put up points against them.
Yeah,
They need to.
They definitely could. That's why this one was
Dang,
really
I tell you
tough
what,
for
for
me.
right now, I will have to say real, because I do think they have a chance to beat out the 49ers, and I do think 3 teams can make it in
Okay.
that division.
Let's move on to the NFC North, where we have 2 teams. First being the Chicago Bears. Real or fake?
Fake. Justin Fields got sacked 9 times.
He also versed the Cleveland Browns, what I think is a top 10 team or top 5 team.
You're right, but I don't see 3 teams making it out of that division, and I like Green Bay to win it, and I would pick Minnesota to be on top of them.
Little look ahead.
I'm going to
there.
say real.
Okay.
I think the opposite. I think the Bears are going to beat out the Vikings. I think
Okay.
the Vikings are going to be fake.
Does that mean playoffs for Chicago then?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I mean, they did it last year. They snuck
Yeah.
in somehow. I don't know how
Somehow.
the heck they did it.
Yeah,
I still
I don't
don't
know either.
understand.
Their
All right.
division's pretty garbage.
So is Justin Fields going to stay in there? We don't even know if he's going to be started next week yet at this point. They said there's 3
They said
quarterbacks.
it could be literally Nick Foles could possibly start. So they have that's why they're fake to me. Like, they have no idea what they're doing in the QB
man.
spot.
They
Yeah.
don't. Oh, I don't know. Okay, Vikings. You kind of hinted towards the Vikings already.
Yeah, I want to say
You're saying
I'm
playoffs?
Saying real. I'm saying yeah. I think they can sneak in there.
Okay.
Oh, dude, their offense looks freaking good to me, man. Their receivers are dominant. That tight end was showing up. Their defense ain't too bad.
I'm not a Kirk
mean-
Cousins believer.
I'm a believer in him getting to the playoffs. I'm not a believer in him taking them the whole way. He's been in the playoffs many times with them, but
I mean, they do it pretty often.
Yeah.
With him.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to the NFC East, where we have another 2 teams. Washington football team. One of the biggest disappointments for me.
Based on right now, fake. I don't
I'm
know
gonna
what
say
team they're
fake. I mean, their defense isn't really their defense is like their team,
Yeah.
and they're not doing that great.
Yeah.
Seems like to me the Cowboys have an absolute walk in the park to
Yes.
get into the playoffs.
They do.
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
Especially, dude, they looked amazing versus the Eagles, who I think is garbage.
Only
but-
one team should make it out of that division.
Right.
And it'll be the
Anyone will.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you guys are both probably going to say fake for the Eagles,
yes,
too?
because
I agree.
Dallas's defense looked good. That just shows you how bad the Eagles are, in my opinion.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Because I think a lot of that had to do with
I don't
the Eagles
think,
being
I don't
bad.
think the Cowboys defense is that great, but they looked like a top 5-10 defense against the
They
Eagles.
also might have made the Eagles look a little bit worse than maybe they really were, because that was the coming home party for Dak
Yeah, but
Prescott.
it seems like
after he
the
got
Eagles
hurt.
have no offensive line. Dude, Jalen Hurts
Oh,
was
he's running
scrambling
around.
every
Oh,
single
man.
play.
No, definitely right on that. So 2 fakes for both NFC East
Yeah.
teams. You got the Giants in there. That's 0-3 also. I mean, they're pretty much in the same tiers, both of them teams, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Last NFC division, we have the Falcons, 1-2. You like what you've seen in Week 3, Logan.
Yeah, I did, but that's a very tough division. So I don't see more than two, even if there's going to be two coming out of that division. Honestly, I only see Tampa Bay coming out of that division, so I'm going to have to say fake for that reason.
Fake for Falcons. Joe, do you agree?
Yeah, I would say fake. I could possibly see the Panthers sneaking in.
They're first right now.
I know.
3-0, undefeated. They're above the Bucs.
So if they keep it up, and they're picking up some people on defense, and their offense looks high, if McCaffrey can stay healthy when he comes back.
They need to have him, man. They have to. Let's move on to the AFC South. What a disgusting thing to look at right now. We have 2 0-3 teams, a 1-2, and then a 2-1 Titans. We got the Texans, second in that division, at 1-2.
Yeah.
Fake.
This is what happens whenever you move on to the AFC, okay? It's a
the
little bit of a
AFC
dump off.
is definitely bad this year. Yeah, it's fake. I'm not going to even talk about it.
Not even close. If can Deshaun Watson even come back?
I don't know. I don't know what his. I don't know.
He's going to Miami, I feel.
What if he did come back, though?
I don't think it's going to make a difference.
It wouldn't make a difference.
Really?
No.
I don't know, man. Okay. AFC East. Dolphins at 1-2. There's going to have to be a couple of these 1-2 teams, I think, that make it.
I know. That's sad, isn't
One
it?
or two of them is going to make it.
I feel like, man, I mean, we're not talking about it, but I could see even the Colts getting in over the Texans and even this team, to be honest. So I would have to say fake.
They need to start winning, but
Yeah.
I could see it because they're probably the best. They are the best 0-3 team.
So
The
no shot for the Dolphins, you don't think?
man.
I mean, there's not no shot, but I don't see it being likely, especially with kind of what they're doing with quarterback.
Because
right now.
the
They don't
Dolphins,
do
I
us
think,
hurt.
will be able to beat the Patriots
Dang,
both times,
dude.
beat the
I'm not
Jets
gonna
both
lie.
times.
Yeah, I think the Dolphins are. I'm going to say real. I think they're going to sneak in there. I like their defense is okay, man.
They've
They're
been
pretty
very
good.
disappointing and underwhelming
I
from
know.
what people thought that they were going to be.
Yeah, I know.
for sure.
Because they brought in all those pieces, and then it's just no QB.
They could be like that team that's just like, how there's always a team that just shouldn't be in the playoffs. I could see that being them almost.
I am not a Tua believer. I think he's
Me
junk.
either.
I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Is Jacoby Brissett better than Tua? Do you think? I think he is.
He
personally.
played a
like
good
it.
game against the Raiders.
Yeah. It seems
So
like
I'm going
it.
to say they sneak in.
Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the AFC West. We have the Chiefs there. This should be probably
Okay, they're gonna make
What's
the
the
playoffs.
Patriots record?
Oh, sorry. The Patriots are 1-2. My bad.
Yeah.
Patriots.
That's
fake.
That's the one that I think could sneak in. I think that could be the
Really, with a rookie quarterback.
Yeah. I think Mac Jones is looking like the best rookie quarterback to come out of the draft.
So you
far.
like them more than you like the Dolphins?
I do.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to lose to the Dolphins twice.
I don't like the Patriots. I mean, I don't know. James White's hurt now. The run game is kind of questionable. Even Damian Harris didn't have that good of a game. Receivers,
Probably the worst in the league, maybe.
I don't know. I don't believe in the Patriots.
The thing is, the Patriots seem to always find a way to get it done, so that's why I kind of
Well, last year
understand what
they
you're
didn't.
saying. Yeah, I know. Maybe not. I'm going to say the Patriots are fake, personally.
Yeah.
But now let's move on to the Chiefs in the AFC West. Real or fake?
Chiefs are they're real.
Come
They're
on
gonna make
now.
it. They're gonna make
Yeah.
it.
How the heck are they 1-2? That sounds so weird.
I mean, they just lost against the Ravens, and then they lost that divisional game. They did have 4 turnovers against the Chargers.
This
which
might
was
be
a
the
big concern.
season where people figure them out. Like you said, you're bound to kind of come to that point where it's like,
Yeah.
hey, you have a drop-off. Could this be their drop-off?
Yeah.
There's a lot of good talent in that division, so I could see it happen.
they cannot win forever. Like, they can't
Yeah.
be super
No, I know.
dominant.
I
Like,
know.
like maybe once they get to the playoffs, they'll pick it up again. But I'm not
Yeah.
shocked
No.
that
No.
they haven't been like the most dominant team in the league,
No.
despite their roster and everybody that they have surrounding
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and there was a stat too where I think Ricky brought it up where Patrick Mahomes throws the most interceptable or most likely to be intercepted passes
right.
in the league.
Well,
'cause
from
he just
last
chucks
year,
it
right,
up.
right.
So again, if he just keeps doing that, it's bound to catch up with him. You know
It's
what I mean?
starting to catch up
Yeah.
a little bit
I
now.
mean, he's 1-2.
I was gonna say I'm not sure about it, but I feel like this is the first time he's lost back-to-back games.
Yeah.
I feel like that hasn't been done.
Right. Not that I know of.
I'm not
but-
positive, but
Right. We have one more team. AFC North, last in the division. Pittsburgh Steelers. Very disappointing.
very disappointing.
Losing to the Bengals at home. They got played by the Raiders. They beat the Bills, though.
Yeah, that didn't make sense.
Just say it.
That's so-
Just
so
go
tough to
for
talk
it.
about.
Go for it. Why? Is there any chance, Joe? Can we beat out the Bengals at least? Are the Ravens the real deal? And I think that's got to come into effect here. Are the Bengals, who are technically first in the AFC North right now,
That's the thing, okay?
are they going to be
so
able to keep it up?
Here's the thing. The AFC is so bad. Somebody's going to make it in that shouldn't. We were kind of saying that with the Dolphins. Oh, man. I can't count. I'm not counting them out yet. I should. I'm going to
can't do
say
it yet.
fake, to be honest with you. But They could sneak out because of how bad the AFC is, but the Steelers do not look anywhere close to a playoff team to me.
What do you think, Logan? Really fake?
I think fake. I don't see them beating out the Ravens and the Browns.
The thing
I could
is,
see them going 1-1 with the Bengals, and I could see the Bengals missing the playoffs. But I think the Ravens are going to beat the Steelers twice.
the only place where I see a little bit of hope for the Steelers is I think the Bengals will fall off, and the Ravens almost lost to the Lions.
Mhm.
And that was a team that coming into the season I didn't think was going to be anything special.
I know.
Now, of course, they got the big win versus the Chiefs, but the Chiefs lost 2 in a row. So maybe
Yeah.
the Chiefs aren't like the craziest win ever.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just,
So there's a chance maybe between the Ravens and Bengals, the Steelers, if they could stick close for a little bit, rely on the defense once TJ Watt
but
comes
that's the
back,
problem.
they
Yeah,
can
the
sneak in.
defense isn't carrying us that heavy right now. Like
Yeah.
Joe Mixon had a good run game
Because
against us.
JJ Watt's out there, or
And
TJ
TJ
Watt.
I know, but
The thing is, too, which you guys understand, like Ben is very injury prone. So I feel like you guys needed to pick up as many wins as you possibly can at the beginning of the season to kind of make a cushion almost.
yeah.
Whereas now it's like if Ben goes down, like I think that's
Give me
pretty much a wrap.
percent. What percent chance do you have the Steelers making the playoffs this year?
23.
23.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. I don't know. That,
Dang.
what do you
All
give
right.
it?
I was gonna say like 34 or so,
34%.
but not like it's obviously odds are against.
Yeah. I
the
mean,
Steelers
after
making
a
the
bad
playoffs.
loss, it just all you do is think negative about it. Like they're not done yet. I'm not like counting them out yet, but with all the injuries and stuff, it's just hard to
Mhm.
be confident in them.
All right, well, there you have it, boys. We went through all 11 1-2 teams. Let us know. Should we do this for the 2-1 teams? I guess it won't be 2-1 by next week. Maybe we
Yeah.
do it for the 3-1 teams.
Yeah.
Who's the real deal? Who's not? Maybe
Mhm.
there's somebody that slipped in there that had an easy schedule,
Like the Broncos.
like the
You
Broncos.
know, the Broncos, all their opponents have not lost or won a game yet.
You
They're
know.
0-9.
That checks
Makes
out.
sense.
The Jets,
Well, guess
Makes
what?
sense.
We're going to have a
Jags,
true test for the Broncos because
Giants,
they're
I
taking
think.
on the Ravens this week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's really going to let us know. If they
Yeah.
can handle the Ravens, then we could start talking about the Broncos being legit, because I feel like Bronco fans aren't too happy right now because we're not
No.
giving them as much love as they think they deserve.
They're
Yeah.
not.
But do they deserve it?
Not
No.
yet. Not yet.
I know.
You got to beat somebody good, but it's not their fault. They did what they had to do,
Yeah, I mean, you
You're right,
can't
they won.
fault them
Which
for
is
winning.
Which is
Yeah.
good.
But they're down 2 good receivers now. And it's
Right.
just, defense is all right, though.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more NFL content coming on the daily. You already know. This is the War Room. We out of here. Peace.